All right, you're here for Mediocre Risk video number 2. Assuming we can get started here, I get to be red. That's my preferred color. Wade Fujita, as you see, currently ranked somewhere above 17,000. That's kind of my sweet spot for my mediocreness. Um, Ready to see what we have. All right, so one person didn't confirm, so we have a bot playing, in the first position. This is we're calling pink, I guess. Um, wow, Spot's got a lot in Asia, so he's definitely going to be trying to go for Asia. Often the bots try to take a whole continent. They're not very smart. They're usually beatable, even the best ones. So I will not be putting any troops into Asia. Um, Africa looks like the best call here. So what I'm going to do is make a claim to this continent by taking out this one down here in the corner. And then I'm going to bring these guys all the way down here and just show that this is where I want to be. So when black goes, wait, is black a bot too? No, they're not. So we can make alliances, which we do. We're going to ask every human player to ally. Black is just going nuts, killing people off, which I guess is fine by me. We just ask everyone to make an alliance. Just allows you to talk to them in ways. See, so now I've got these little thumbs up I can give to people or hearts. Just allows a little bit of communication, not like typed or text communication or anything like that. But it appears maybe white wants North America. Most of their troops are up there. So they're going to move off to the corner too to see if somebody will leave. Africa's not the best when you have a bot over here in Asia like that, but sometimes you can stack in the Middle East, and if somebody else is up here. So I'm now allied with 3 of the 4 human players, which is good. Oh. What does yellow want to do? Oh! They are going right for that huge black section so they can take South America. So now I've got a weak opponent in South America. I've got a bot over here preoccupied in Asia. They could take this for black out, and then, man, black could be. If they take out black down here, no, they're trying to get a card up someplace else, which isn't working. Yellow's trying to align with me now, which is fine. We can be friends. Oh, now he's putting a block between the bot and me. This couldn't be better for me right now. So black is super weak. We've got this pink bot up here. They're going to take out those 4 troops I have eventually in Asia, but for the time being, he's killing himself. 3 on 1 that he lost. Usually that's a winner. So things are looking up for me for sure. I would love to get this 4 out of there, but both of these, I'm not hitting those 3s as of yet. I think I'm just going to take these out for now because why not? It might cost me something. Oh, I lost 2. That was the worst, pretty much the worst possible way to do that. But because yellow's so weak, I can set myself up to take Africa on the next turn without pissing anybody off. Maybe I hold off on that depending on what the bot does. Yellow likes it for me to do that, says he's going to be fine with me doing that. I don't know how black's going to feel about yellow, but he's just amassed up here. He didn't skip a card, right? He took a card. I'm hoping the bot maybe moves out of here into one of these spots. Yellow's definitely consolidating, so they'll come down here and then move the 5 in, probably. They're planning, unless they can put some troops back in here next turn, they may be stuck down there. Um, they've got the whole continent though, so they're going to be getting a bigger bonus. Um, that was not a great move because now that's going to be a target for this bot to hit on this turn, and you may lose all three of those. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So green is not super smart. Um, and it does seem like this bot does not. Oh, okay. So he's probably going to break me if I try to do this. So I'm going to put all my troops here. I'm going to try to take this card up here. We'll see if I can get it. Nope. Tie goes to the defender. So I lose that. I'm going to have to do a 1. I'm just going to take this one and not go after the 2 because I think the bot's going to go after me. So I don't want to waste troops taking Africa at the moment. All right, and I can turn in next time, so that'll let me do what I want to do up here. He's going to try and consolidate all his troops together up in Asia because he's got hardly any left. And I have the question of, do I want to try and take black out on my next turn? He's only got 3 cards at this point. I will probably wait. See what the bot does. Then if black doesn't turn in, he'll only have 20, 21 troops that are all accessible to me. And that might be more of a realistic situation. So I don't feel great about what I've done, but I'm not in a terrible position. You know, White's got a few more troops than me, but they're not in like a good spot. So yeah, he's trying to create his external positioning up here so he can take cards in Asia without sacrificing down here. So he may even move that 6 back in, yeah, to give White North America. And then he's going to try and be a good neighbor to both of us down here and just take his cards up here. Some point Green's going to have to take Australia. Doesn't look like he really wants to do that. I'm not in any danger of being gobbled up by anybody. So I think that 11 hits the 6. If that happens, that's yikes. There it goes. Oof. So that's really bad for yellow. And I can't take cards up there. Oh, they moved guys off. So now I do think, do I want to try and get black next turn? Gosh, it's so tempting. I think I'm going to wait on my turn in. I'm going to take the continent. I'm going to sit here. And then just see if black turns in or not. Oh, he did. All right, so I guess I'm not taking black out. We'll see if yellow decides to break me or not. I left it open if black wants to use those cards he just got to go after yellow for being a jerk to him earlier. That's always a possibility. It appears that he is being smart and just putting all of his troops up in one continent up there. So now my question is, do I want to go after Europe instead? Probably not with the bot there. I don't like having a bot on the border, but it doesn't seem like a bot that's super concerned with breaking continent. We'll find out when it's his turn again here in a minute. Um, The other thing I'm doing is giving yellow, if he really wants to have an external position, he can put his troops here and work through me and create a new external position. But it looks like that's not his plan. Is he just going to take white out? Is he going to try to take white out? I can't because there's still these down in Australia. It's good by green. Nobody can take white out because of these three that are sitting down here. So unless green takes them out right now, which maybe he'll do if he can turn in on 3, which he can, so he might take these out. I'm not really in a position to get white, even though down to 23 for 4 cards would be pretty awesome. I'm not in a position to do that. But maybe I take... Well, no, the bot's still got that 5 up in Europe, which I don't particularly like. Oh, he's moving now. Okay. Is he going to keep going? He is not. I'm just going to trade mine in now. No reason not to. He wasn't all that intent on breaking me. The bot wasn't anyway. So I'm just going to take this country here, Great Britain, and fortify all my troops down here to Egypt so that I'm still in a position to go after someone if I want to. And hopefully the bot is not intent on breaking me. Yellow can keep taking territories up in North America because white is too weak to do anything about it. Black setting up if he turns in next to go take green out down there. This bot's confusing things, but it's not particularly strong, and the bot is kind of dumb. I mean, it's listed as an expert bot, but it hasn't done anything particularly smart yet. So I am allied with all the human players. I can talk to all of them. I haven't done anything upsetting to any of them. Yellow seems like he's going to be a good neighbor here. I suppose I should look at these names, right? Blasko Kenpachi, is that Serbia, I think? Wilhelm Thump, 30 from the US. General Chekhov, 10597, France. And Bartley Thang from, is that the Comoros? I forget where that is. Green doesn't really have much of a shot. They can survive for a while because no one's going to do anything unless black decides to come down. Yellow is continuing to weaken white, which, man, I got 25. I would have to get 26, 27. I would have to shoot up through here, take all those out, and it would be a big crapshoot whether I would be able to do that or not. 25 just might be too many. And again, it would be 27 because I would have to shoot through these 2 countries to get there. Did yellow lose connection? Seems like... Well, they didn't go out because they would have broken the alliance. So he just didn't get his troops fortified back. So he's popping out. That was a huge mistake because now black can probably take him out. It's only 2 cards. It would be dumb. But black is perfectly capable of doing that. So I'm going to lose my 3 here. It's very possible. Oh, he went that way. That's not where he wanted to go. Now I have even more troops to go after if I wanted to take white out. And so I think that will not be happening. What we're going to do is put some troops here to guard a little against the bot. We're going to go up here, hope we can get it, which we did. And I'm going to put a few down here as well to just discourage the bot from coming in this direction. Ooh, And I have a big turn in again, so maybe I shouldn't have consolidated like that. Was now he setting up to go after Europe? Maybe? White got a crappy trade in, too. But they've got no future. I mean, with a trade in like that, he can't even really take North America. It'd be so weak at the end of it. Clearly is not going to do it quickly. Yellow's just going to keep taking cards up there because that's the only space they've got. Well, I think I would like to take somebody out before there's another trade in. Black seems like a good option. And it's definitely doable. We have to see what black decides to do here. It would take a lot of my troops, but yellow's been a good neighbor. And I suppose yellow could continue to be a good neighbor. So I would just have to knock out the 2, the 27, and then down. And if I've got 30 something, and he's only got 3 territories, presumably green's going to take one of them. If not all of them. Well, green can't turn in yet. It'll only be 3 cards from black. So I could wait another turn. Hope black can't turn in on 3 this time. And get them next time. And that'll give me another continent bonus to jack my stack up a bit. Yeah, that seems like the right move. To wait a turn. Oh, is yellow leaving? Yellow may become a bot. In which case, I'm screwed, because then I'm going to have to move all of these back here, and I have a bot on either side of me. Yeah, I really should move to some other location on the board. Because yellow is going to come after me. So now we've got a weak white, a weak black, a moderate green that's going to have to deal with a bot. No one else is in a position to take me out. I think I move to the Middle East. Take this too. I lost 1 troop for it, but I'm going to not fight against this yellow bot and set myself up to take black next time if they don't turn in, which he didn't do. So yeah. Next turn, I'm just going to take black out. And then reposition. The bot's got 4 cards too. And many fewer troops. Maybe that's the play. Take the bot out and then sit up here in Kamchatka. Away from yellow. Black's a human player, though. Removing a human player from the game is always a good move. If we're talking human players, I could take green out and sit down here. That's my strongest opponent at this point. Please don't hit the 7. Please don't hit the 7. All right, don't hit the 7. Don't hit the 7. Okay. Don't hit the 7. Green's going to get a lot more troops, so Taking the purple bot out. Oh, and he's going to take out that. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely taking the purple bot out. 3 here. Boom, 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 boom. He's only going to have at most 20 troops. Man, if he hits the 3, even fewer. Yeah, that is 100% the move. We're going to trade in there. He's now got 5 cards. Yeah, absolutely. So we slider that down a little bit. Go there. Pop our 3. Go here. And then whatever we need to win that one. So I got 5 cards. Took out a bot. Minimal damage. Ugh. The worst trade-in of all time, though. Set all the troops there. Fortify these guys back. And just sit up there for now. If green takes out this and opens my stack up, I can go after green next turn. I should have positioned myself to go after black. I could have continued to make kills along the way. White's actually gotten themselves into a fairly strong position, and I'm not in position to get anybody. They run away, though. That could be interesting. If he moves his 19 away, I'd still have to go through an 11. He doesn't have any cards. Black is really where I want to be. If green... He would take this out and open my troops up. I could go after black, but he does not seem to want to do that. And I don't have any way of getting to black. So he's trying to expand here against the bot. I'm trying to get him to open my stack, which he did not want to do. So I'm not going to trade in while I don't have to. I'm going to put my troops there. Come down here. And sit my stack down in the middle here. All right, so I got a good trade in. Black's going to take Europe. But maybe I can't quite go after yellow. I was thinking maybe I can go after yellow. But maybe white will do some of that work for me. Black traded in. They still got 3. I'll be trading in here. I could go after black. Oh, yellow's back. Yellow is a real person again. So they were able to reconnect. That's a difficult thing to do. But I don't think white realizes they're a real person. They weaken them quite a bit, but that 8 up there is problematic. And they turned in anyway. So if he takes out green, oh, green's got 5 cards they're going to trade in. There isn't anybody I can take out anymore, and I've lost my continent. I wonder, though, if I can move up to North America, make a claim for that. Let's see. Where is he going to go? Okay. I want Kamchatka. So you want to put some troops up there. Want to go over here, like so. And then I'm also going to break yellow and then bring all my troops up here and make a claim to North America, which would not be a bad spot. And I can turn in again on the next turn if I want to. I've got that in my back pocket. So I've got the most troops. I don't have a continent, but I've got a decent line on one. There's a couple of big numbers up there, but I also can pop over and take black out for 4 cards if I want to. Which might be an interesting possibility. Does white know that yellow is back? If they don't, they might be trying to take yellow out here. Oh no, they seem to. So what is he gonna do? Where is he gonna fortify these troops to? Oh, he's going to Europe. I think it's interesting. So I guess I can go take South America, perhaps. Or maybe Yellow's gonna move all those troops down there. Interesting. Yellow's wasting a ton of troops to reconnect his stuff in that continent. So I'm going to take all of North America except Quebec and Greenland and encourage white to get out of there. I think that's the plan. Green's building up pretty heavily. So yeah, we will do this. We will sit a rather large army right there. Put 3 down here to encourage him to go the other direction. So we will see if white takes the hint. Black is going back to Asia, realizing no one was going to let him take Europe. And now he's got 5 cards, which I could always turn in and go grab. I'm assuming white's going to get out. And if he fortifies off of there, no, he fortified onto it. Darn it. So black appears will survive again. So now the only bot in the game is gone. So we went from just 2 human opponents to 4 human opponents now. Green's still building up down there, but ultimately it's not a long-term winning proposition. Neither is leaving multiple troops in all of these places. That's a terrible idea. So I guess we take the continent for sure. And I leave South America for white to try and be nice. See what happens. Oh, I've requested to be up with yellow, but he didn't accept, so I can't ask him to hit white. I want yellow to take this continent away so I don't have to be the bad guy. See if he hits me or not. Moment of truth. No, he's being a good friend. All right, so black's stuck in no man's land. White is stuck in no man's land. I've got the best continent, and I've got white nearby who's protecting me. Yellow was a good friend to me early in the game. Black didn't come over and break me from the other side like I thought he might. So looks like the 2 troops for South America is the price to pay for white to be on my good side, which I do not mind one bit. Green is building up all of these things here that no one wants to hit for cards. I mean, that's the reason you leave these 3s and 4s and 5s here, because no one wants to hit one for a card, which means you're more likely to keep them. But it also pisses people off and it hurts your defense pretty handily. So we have a big turn in. I tell him he should attack white. So what we're going to do is a guard from both sides. So we're going to show some trust in our friends. Take this here and then go back to Northwest Territory, because there, if someone breaks me either in Greenland or Alaska, I've got a huge force to hit back at them. I don't think white's going to do anything down here because they've got nothing in there, and it wouldn't make any sense they start putting troops in there. Either yellow or I are just going to knock them out. Yellow should take this and have both continents. I don't know why they don't. Maybe they don't want to make white mad? I don't know. They should definitely take South America. We're not sure what black's going to do. Green's going to make somebody mad at some point here. And someone's going to have to hit them. It's just not a great play overall. Australia is not the best place to start from, because you don't get enough bonus here and it's easy to get locked in. And then when you start leaving these, you just make people mad. And because the way the balance blitz dice work on this game, it's not just a straight random rolls. They take the percentages, the odds that one roll will win over another, and they sort of even that out over all of the possible options. And so if you are attacking in balance blitz, you have an advantage that in the regular risk game, when you're just using regular dice, the defender has the advantage. Because the tie goes to the defender, but that doesn't work the same way here with balance blitz. Green is taking a long time to figure out what they want to do. That's interesting. The reason I'm content to sit is I'm now generating more troops per turn than everybody else in the game. And so the longer this goes without anything happening, the more advantage I'm going to have in the long run. Looks like green's about to bot, which could be fantastic for me. I just need to put some troops probably in Kamchatka, maybe? That's a trade-in I could make, but I don't need to make. So what I'm going to do is take my large load of troops from here. I'm going to take out Scandinavia and then put these guys in Alaska just so that if green has indeed bought it out, which hasn't happened yet, but the fact that they went a whole turn without doing anything, I'm a little concerned about, and I don't want the bot popping in. So we will find out when it gets back to green's turn whether they have bought it out. Is black going to come break me? He has not seemed to want to do that yet. He hasn't been playing dumb. He hasn't been playing recklessly. He's just kind of been a little unlucky with his positioning. White's essentially got a guard. Like, no one can... Yellow or I are the only ones who could take white out. Because we're the only ones who have access to that South American position. And essentially, it's a double... it's a lose-lose situation. If yellow or I attack white in South America, they're going to send that huge 66 stack towards one of us, essentially crippling us and taking us out of the game. So yellow is systematically taking out these green things, which is not the smartest play in the world, but I'm glad they're doing it because it's making them slightly weaker. It's making green slightly weaker. It's antagonizing green if green is still here, which we're not sure of. Oh, now he's gone offline. So green is definitely botting. Which, as long as I can put up some decent fortifications up here, will be absolutely fine. I just have to have a bigger stack here than he has in Kamchatka. And now he's going to make life difficult for yellow. And I don't want to do that just yet. We are going to go this way. Like so. I'd like to put a decent sized stack there, actually, because there's more options to take cards from Kamchatka. It touches 1, 2, 3, 4 other countries rather than Alaska, which would only have one place to go. It's easier for green to build up on that spot here. So I want to keep this position. Black is going to... Oh, he didn't run. I thought black was going to run away from the bot. But he's really going to... This bot is... I mean, there's a chance this bot takes the 3 and then the 42 and just cripples yellow. Oh, what is white going to do? They're not doing anything stupid, right? Are they going to take black out? Or is he going to run to Australia? He is going to take advantage of green being a bot. No. He's chipping down on green? Why would you do that? Is he working together with yellow? What would be... I can't think of a rationale for this unless you're really working together with yellow. Like, the smarter move would have been to just take Australia. But he has not done that. And it's very weird. I mean, it all works out better for me. If two of my opponents are fighting each other, that's good for me. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. And if I only have enemies who are fighting each other, and everyone is my friend, and they're each other's enemies, then I'm in a much better situation. I've not done anything to make any of my opponents upset. I do have the most troops, which makes me a bit of a target, but At this point, we've got a really strong green bot here. That's going to be making a lot of these guys upset. Um, I don't know what the heck they're doing over here. 49 is going nowhere. So where do I take cards? I mean, I guess at this point, no, I don't want to do that. I want to make sure the bot doesn't have any place to get cards. So I'm going to put all of my troops here. Take Scandi. And then move this stack back over here. So I still have a stack equal to anybody else in the game sitting up here in case they want to break me. Now I'm starting to put a bigger stack up over here. My lead over these guys is only increasing. Oh, now he's coming back. So he's taking the card there and then he'll fortify back. So basically they want us to choke out the bot and then go after each other. And if this takes several turns to do, I'm just going to increase my lead. The question is whether one of these folks gets upset with me and comes after me in the meantime. I don't, white is the only person attacking green, which is just hurting them and helping the rest of us. Green can't get any cards. Is white just hoping that somebody else is going to start helping them? Like they really should have just taken Australia. Black should do the same thing. You take the 10, the 1, you take out Australia down here and just sit. At this point, they're giving me this game. I can take cards over here, and I just keep getting more every turn than everybody else. So green's going to put troops in, but they're not going to get to a point where they can do anything as long as we work together. And I'm happy to work together because it's all working out in my favor. So I can take this out. Normally, I wouldn't want to open the white stack to come attack me, but they would have to go through yellow to get over here. So that's pretty safe to me. Black is always open to me, but they've shown that they have no real interest in coming after me. Yellow's been the same. So, like, all of these people have been good friends to me. Hopefully, I can get an infantry troop next time and see. And black's going to open white to me every time anyway, so it doesn't really matter what situation we're in here. And white has just, I don't understand the logic of this at all. They're sophisticated enough. Why would you not take Australia at that point? I'm just so confused because now you're going to give green a place to get cards. Like, you should just take Australia and sit here. Now that you've got a much larger stack than they had, green's not going to be any danger to you. Take Australia, you can get this bonus, you can sit here, and you leave black as the pariah. Maybe black will do it next time. It's just the smart move for these two players who don't have continents. And I just I don't know what the play is here. It seems very strange. one where everybody's supposed to be at a certain level? No, it's beginner through master. So I'm going to be one of the better ranked players in this. I guess that's why I don't understand what everybody's doing. See, now he put 29 up next to me, which would ordinarily be, sort of threatening, but I'm going to have plenty of troops to keep him from attacking. And I got the infantry guy, so I'm going to get a good trade on my next turn. See, so black is doing it. This is what white should have done. And black is not dumb. White did all the hard work to take green out, and then black reaped the reward for it. So I wonder if white's going to get upset about that and go after him. Or is white going to come after me for not helping? Oh, is he going to try and take green out? That would be silly. What are we doing here? White is just like slowly taking green out for no reason, just killing themselves to the benefit of all the rest of us. Seems like it'll end up being me in yellow, just by the way the play has gone so far. Oh, is yellow going to take out the 17? He's trying to contribute something, I guess. It'd be better to just blitz that if you're going to take the whole thing down. I can throw them a bone and take this 6 out. That'll make me look like I'm helping without sacrificing much of anything. I got to turn in here anyway, so I'm going to have a pretty big stack at it. Even if green can turn in, they're not going to have enough troops to threaten me. And why would they, honestly? They're going to go the other direction. Create some problems over on this side of the board. They're blocking black in, which is good for the rest of us. Where do I want here? I mean, Alberta. Be the one that gets some extra troops. I'm going to take out the 5 so that I'm doing something for the cause. Make it seem like I'm participating with the fam. Ooh, and I got a wild card, which means I don't want to turn in next turn, but I can pretty soon to do it. He's taking out some green because he doesn't want to get stuck in there. See if white wants to take out any more green. If white's going to go a different direction. 14 and 17 are big ones for white to try and do. Not sure white's going to want to. I've got significant leads now over everybody else. And so, white is just continuing to make poor decisions. Very poor decisions. So white's only a little higher than green at this point, but they've got 4 cards. Oh, he's going to take white out. Get those 4 cards. Interesting. See if he's also going to hit my Central America or not. Oh, he did. All right. He wants to start a war. This is not the way to do it. Oh, Take out 50 something troops for 4 cards is not at all worth it. He's going to go for green too? Oh, he's only going to get one more? This guy is dumb. Dumb as bricks. Holy cow. He's going to be killable. He's going to have 4 cards and no trade-in. I am killing this dude for sure. So, I got real quiet there for a while, which is what I should not have done. I didn't know what was going on. He hit me and attacked and moved on so much faster. But yeah, lots of beginners there didn't really know what they were doing. Black was the smart one, but he had no hope there at the end. So I hope the end game didn't get too anticlimactic because I wasn't talking. I guess this is uh, the learning curve that I have doing these new videos. So that was video 2 of Mediocre Risk. Hope you enjoy.